Hi guys. I know it's been a minute. I haven't made any videos. Trying to keep, hopefully you all can hear me. I need to kind of keep my voice low so that I won't have a disturbance. But anyway, I've been busy. Life has been progressing. I will put it like that. And so I haven't probably been making as many videos as I had. But anyway, I'm here. Things are good. Life is great. But anyway, I wanted to, I saw a video. I had been seeing this video on social media, but I really didn't click on it or look into what was going on or anything like that. Then I saw a video of the video. Listened to a little bit of it. And I was addressing another subject, but investigating that led me to the actual video. And what I'm talking about is the video of a Asian store owner who put a black woman in a chokehold, accused her of stealing. And so I want to address that. I want to address the video. I want to address that. And I want to share a few things. You know, it hit me. It affected me. It really did. And I think it affected me more because just because it happened. So anyway, thing of it is, let me give you all a couple of incidents that has personally happened to me. Now, years ago, this was years ago, I was working at a job where there was a corner store just like right down the street. I remember going there. I remember I didn't go there really a lot, but this particular day I went. It was the first time I'd only gone there one time, and they told me that it was a little store down the street. So anyway, I went, and the woman went into the back. I got what I needed. Was gonna come back on my break, go back to work. And the woman went into the back for some reason. She was an Asian woman. I forget what she went back there for, but you know, usually in these little corner stores, they have little things on the counter. She had those little roll-on designer fragrances, the cheap stuff, on the counter. So when she came back, I'm still there. Maybe she had went to get something for me or something. Like I said, this was years ago. And she went to the back. She came back. And when she came back, she say, you took one. And first I didn't know what she was talking about. I'm like, what do you took one what? What do you know? And she says, you took one. And she was pointing at the perfume. And I said, no, I didn't. I said, first of all, I don't wear that. I think I might have told some of y'all before, I only use Estee Lauder. I do not do cheap perfume. I don't do imitation perfume. So, she was adamant. She just kept on and she just kept on. And you took one. You took one. It's missing. It's missing. I'm like, it was missing already. I'm like, I didn't take anything from your store. I'm like, you can check my bag, whatever. I didn't take anything from your store. So basically, she didn't check the bag, but she basically told me don't come back to her store. It's like, cool. And I never did. So, there has been numerous incidents like this with Asians. I remember when I was married, we were at the mall. It wasn't a store. It was the little stand where the lady had some sports memorabilia, cups, towels, keychains, all of this. And at the time, my husband was a New Orleans Saints fan. And they had, I forgot what it was, but it was something by the New Orleans Saints that he really liked, he really wanted. And he went over and he began to touch it and look at it. And she came around and she was just looking all ugly. Don't touch, don't touch, don't touch. And we're like, well, it's, why not? You break, you buy, you break, you buy. And I mean, that started pissing me off because I'm like, first of all, are you trying to say that if we did break it, we don't have the money to pay for it? I mean, that's, of course, if we break it, we'll buy it, And so, I mean, she was just nasty. She was just really nasty. She was standing there. She had her arms folded and, just a nasty look on her face. And, she didn't want us to touch it. She wanted us, in my opinion, to get away from her stand. And I brought that to her. And I told her, and I say, wow, I said, is this a racial thing? You don't want us over here because we're black or whatever. I'm like, what reason? Why can't we look at, what my husband is looking for? I'm like, I have the money to pay, I mean, if we break it or if we want to buy it, I have the money, and so basically, because my husband at the time was a peaceful guy, didn't want to start any trouble. He basically was just like, let's just go. But, I was really pissed off. I was really, really pissed off at her attitude. And I was pissed off at the fact that she treated us like that. We didn't take the thing off of the rack and just start fumbling all with it and everything. We just were looking at it. But yeah, it was very obvious that she didn't want us buying anything from her. And when I confronted her with it being a racial issue, she said, oh, it's not racial. It's not about you black. It's not about you black. And I'm just like, really, F you. That's really how I felt about it. F you and F your merchandise, There was another. There is a store. And I have to say, I think I said this in a video already. The Asians that are here in the state that I'm in are so nasty and rude. They are very adamant that they don't like black people. Really, honestly, I do not frequent really anything Asian because of their attitude. So, but we know they pretty much have the hair stores and everything on lock. Okay. So I went in there. I think I was looking for some type of hair moisturizer, maybe some shampoo, something like that. Just something small that I was looking for in there. And I noticed I've gone into that store, I think maybe 2 times total. And I went in there and I always noticed they always would look at me and follow me down each and every aisle I went. They would be looking at me and following me. That made me feel uncomfortable. I noticed it, and I was just like, okay, I see what this is. So I let that slide. Went in there again, and once again, they never said anything. They just continued to watch me and watch me. If I go down the aisle that they can't see, they would come from behind the counter and go down the aisle. And I was like, okay. Never went in there again. Never went in there again, because I'm not going to give you my money and you're looking at me like a suspect. And I know that I'm not the only one that they're doing that to. So yeah, you will not get any more of my business. And I haven't gone back ever, So, let me get down to the meat of what I want to say. There are black men who are justifying the behavior of this Asian store owner. These men have a special type of hate for the black woman. We know it's nothing new. It's all over YouTube. And so they're saying basically she deserved it. Some strange reason they feel like black women have said that we don't need a man. And so we deserve what we get. Okay. I'm going to say like this. I have never personally really heard any black women that I know ever say they didn't need a man. I know this women's feminist movement or whatever that happened way back in the 60s or whatever, before I was even born. I don't know. Maybe that attitude came out somewhere. I don't know. But I don't know in my family or any women personally that have ever told me that they don't need no man. That has never been... I've just never heard that. So maybe women are telling these men that. I don't know. But anyway, that being the case or not, no woman, really of any color, but no woman, especially a black woman, deserves to be kicked, hit, or whatever by any man, but especially not a foreigner, And the point that I brought up is the fact that, these black men who are justifying this type of behavior somehow think that, I guess, they wouldn't do that to a brother. I guess. I don't know. Because the whole point of the matter is that these people come to this country with hate for us. These people come to this country and they set up shop. This is including Arabs and everybody else who come over here and set up shop and take money out of the black community because they're not able to do it in the suburbs. So they come to the black community. They already have hate and prejudice for us. And it behooves me that these black men think that somehow they wouldn't do a black man like that. Or shoot him. Or whatever. So to justify that behavior, I don't care what the woman did. When I was looking at the news footage of it, it said that there was nothing found on this woman. The video shows her saying, "You can check my bag, I have nothing in it." Okay? So there is no proof. This is him assuming and thinking that she stole something. Just like it happened with me. She goes to the back. She comes back and accuses me of stealing something. She didn't see anything. There were no cameras to verify what she said or anything. It's just that mentality that all black people steal. And this is what they think when you go into their stores. And I don't understand why they come and set up shop in the black community and then don't like us and accuse us of stealing. Because if that's how you feel, take your store to the suburbs. But they know in the suburbs they're not going to be allowed. White people are not going to allow all these Arabs and Chinese people all over their neighborhood like that. So the only place that they have to exploit is black people. And this is what they do, because they give them the business loans. They give them the stores. They give them that, you know. So, you know, I think it's sad. I think it's really, really sad. And I think it's a mental delusion for these black men to defend hurt and abuse of any woman, but especially a black woman. You know, once again, this is a situation where you don't see that happening in any other community. And it's not because every other community or culture or whatever, their women are perfect. It's not because of that. It's because the men are men. And the men are not going to allow you to come into their neighborhoods, their culture, their anything, and attack and brutalize their women and children. Except for the black community. The black man will open the door and allow you to hurt his women and children. And for some reason, I don't know what they think. I guess they think that they are loved and accepted because, I mean, I don't know what they think. But for some delusional reason, they think it doesn't apply to them. They beat up and hurt, rape, kill, whatever, a black woman. And just because it's not open season on black men, again, right now, that somehow they're okay. And I don't get this. Because, see, the thing that I don't get is when it is open season on black men again, they want the black community to step up. The black community includes black women. And it amazes me how when they are violated or shot down and killed or victimized, they want people to come to their defense. But it doesn't matter. Whenever a black woman gets brutalized, you will have gang loads of black men who come out for some reason and say she deserved it. Her attitude was bad. Her mama didn't raise her right. She got a loud mouth. Anything. Because of their hate for the black woman. And so they want everybody else to hate her. But like I say, when they get shot down, they don't go to the white suburbs and ask Molly to protest for them. They don't go to the Asian community and ask Chin Lee to protest for them. And they certainly don't go to the Hispanic community and ask Maria. They want black women. And they want the black community to stand up and stand behind and defend them. But when it's the black woman's time, oh, that bee deserved it. Oh, she stole something. Oh, she this. Oh, she... It's delusional. And karma is not going to let that slide. For you to feel any kind of sense of justification because a black woman got hurt and brutalized by somebody who had no reason to do it is a sickness. And you will get yours. Don't think that, y'all are free now. And everybody loved the black man or whatever. I mean, I don't know what this is. This attack that's all over YouTube on black women. I don't get it. But it doesn't make you all special. It doesn't make you all accepted because you hate your women. It doesn't. In all reality, it makes you look very bad. And it makes these other people not just necessarily hate black women because they hate all of us anyway. What it does is it makes you look really bad, really weak. And it gives everybody else a free pass to continue the degradation of black women. I'm going to say this real quick before I end the video. I came across a video of some black woman. She was obviously not American, but she was obviously black. I think this woman was very young, for one. And I think she had listened to a lot of stereotypical things about black women. And this woman was sitting here just dogging black women, just dogging them, just dogging them. And I'm looking at this, and it's mostly men who are visiting her channel. She has something showing all her cleavage. And I'm saying this woman is here getting brownie points from men. And she's here with these men telling her how pretty and whatever she is while she's dogging her sisters. Now, the thing that I can say is this woman isn't black American. But she would probably admit that she's black. However, for her to be able to dog out black women and talk about us the way that she does, is obvious she has no sisterhood. It's obvious that she does not see herself really as a black woman because she's foreign black. And so she feels separated from us. And it really pisses me off that she even feels that she has the right to have a platform to come and say anything about black women when you are a black woman yourself. I mean, just, and you have all these black men agreeing with her, saying you're right, and oh, you're this, and it's crazy. It's really, really crazy that open season on black women is a free-for-all. It's a free-for-all. White women have channels who talk about black women. Black men have hundreds of channels to talk about black women. Now they're opening it up to, and she's not the only one. I don't know what race she is, but she's not the only one. There was another woman who I saw a long time ago. I don't know if she's Ethiopian or she's some kind of foreign black woman who once again was dogging black women and saying how much they hate us. And when the black man leaves that door open, everybody walks in. But like I'm saying, black men don't think you special. They don't like you either. They don't like you either. For some reason, you feel like they like you. They like you now. You're accepted. You have an option. You have somewhere to go. Okay. So you guys, hope you all have a great day. I just wanted to get that off my chest. Sorry I had to speak so low. But I just wanted to get that off my chest. I just wanted to say that. Anyway, y'all have a great day. You have a great week. And to the next video, we'll see you next time.